I guess so. I mean, it's not really like they say that, but honest, yeah, it is. It's like a little castle was attacking me. Maybe it was the One Night Castle. Whew. That was a Ninja Gaiden, as in like the PS3 era Ninja Gaiden Sigma games type of boss. Like that was a gimmick boss. Doesn't really matter which your favorite weapon is. Like you pretty much got to fight it that way. I'm sure other people could have done that way better than I did, but I'm just glad we finally got it done. Hey, Hideyoshi, glad to see you're back alive as some kind of demon freak. Now we're closer than we used to be. And he's got psychokinetic power. That's unfortunate for us. He turned us into a demon, but does that mean we're going to get to fight him back on even terms? No. Thanks for killing my castle. Here's some death for you. He's going to take our sweet knife that we haven't really figured out what its significance is. Okay, well, I guess from this point on we're playing as Mumio? Like, I don't get it. Or did he just kill the demon part of us and from now on we'll be a pure human? In fairness, we killed him first. Oh man, my scalp is driving me crazy. It's unfortunate too. We finally beat that boss. I guess it's not good it wasn't happening while I was fighting the boss. Well, we'll have some cinematics to explain this because it sure does look like we just got killed. Oh. Well, let's not get cute and try jumping off of the water. Let's assume we are supposed to go forward. Yeah, we picked up more ninja power in the meantime. I was working my way up towards, what was I doing? Oh, I don't even know that I had a plan for ninja. It was on me, I kind of knew what I was working towards, but ninja, it's like, meh. Max out stuff that isn't already maxed. Oh, poison, yeah. I'm getting like all the poison stuff basically maxed, even though I don't use anything anymore except the poison shuriken. But if I decide to really go poison on, I could start busting out poison beetle powder, toxic ground fire. I was using that a lot in the original Nioh. Sorry. I was probably audibly scratching there. Okay, so I'm not going to do any good to shoot you with a cannon. So, this is heaven, huh? Well, I guess it kind of is. That's, what's his name? That dead strategist guy. Oh, and that's right. He's Goat Spirit is his buddy. I guess now we're getting Goat Spirit for ourselves. What up, gangsta? We have long awaited your death. We wanted you to die for so long. And now we'll get goat power. We'll be the greatest of all time. Hey, teacher, leave those kids alone. Grant me the power of more books. Oh, so you knew that he was evil as you served him? But I guess you knew that ultimately you had to help him so that he could be deposed. Thanks for the help, buddy. Thanks for showing me that, goat guy. He's gonna make a stand for the man. He has blue eyes, but he knows samurai moves. That's right, we are playing as Galford. Didn't realize it, or I would have been making a lot more comments like, "Hey, Papa!" Well, bye. I know we've got to be around the 30-minute mark by now, so I don't know how much more of this there is to go. Whoa, it's my doppelganger! Oh wait, that's me. Is it our mom? Like our mom got mentioned along. Yeah, that's our mom. We figured at some point we would actually find out what her dealio is. Possessed by Hakutaku! It's Hakutaku, kids! I don't know why I found that game so freaking amusing. What I don't understand is if I can stop the video now. Or what would happen if I attempted to. Are there Kodama to find in heaven? It's heaven. Of course there are no Kodamas. I love the fact, too, is like, we fought a demon with the power of a castle, but there's no way that we could possibly step over the, like, 3-inch high wood barrier there. That's just impossible. Alright, what I gotta do is check and see how long this video is, because it might be time to go for, like, a post-split. We're only at the 38-minute mark. Okay, well, I'm gonna start another timer here. Actually, you know what? It doesn't matter one bit. I'll be done when I'm done, right? No. Let me start a timer. Because what I have to do now is basically figure out, am I going to hit the point where I'm ready to end the video, but just play for a few more minutes just to get 2 videos worth of content. And also just hope I'm not really pressing my luck with the my PC. Well, that's where we came from. I'm pretty sure if we were to die, we would reappear here. But there's no Kodama Shrine, so I don't want to mess around. Hey, Kanbei, what's going on, brother? I suppose I could be checking my guardian spirits now that I got, we had Neko for a long time, and now we got Hakutaku, which does Soul Core drop rate boost. And I guess that's nice for grinding, but life drain with lightning attack, increased defense, medicine, yokai ability, phantom. I mean, the game really wants me to use these yokai abilities, which I'm kind of been ignoring. I've just been playing it like it was Nioh with less penalty for death. It's going to be a real chatty video, guy. What up, Mom? Mom, it's so good to see you. I will greet you with a backflip. Is she facing? Yeah, she's facing away from us, I guess. No, she's facing towards us. She's just a really, really can't see much of her face kind of costume. Well, at least they gave her an adult woman voice, by Japanese standards. You've grown big and strong. You've been eating right, boy. I took off my glasses to scratch, and I'm missing the dialogue. What do you mean we can't reminisce? We're both dead. Well, he was already pretty much there. Byodo in the cat. But I'm dead. How am I supposed to do this? For me? Head to Byodo, ask about Tokichiro. Yeah, I want to ask about Tokichiro. Yep. Oh, so he's actually still a nice guy underneath. I'm kind of hoping he'd turn out to still be a nice guy underneath. Oh, is he going to be the boss of the... Because the DLC for this game are prequels set in ancient Japan. That's going to be you in the DLC. So he's not sealed then. Totally not sealed. He's just kind of a jerk. Ask about the yokai slaying blade, because that would be handy if I'm going to have to fight this guy. So you can kind of see your face here. Is that her hair? Yeah, that's her hair, wow. You probably recall the dagger I gave to you shortly before I died. Well, I was a baby, I guess, but... So, go there. I gotcha. Yeah, if we had just gone to Byodo Inn from the first time it was selectable as an option, she wouldn't have told us anything we have to do. Okay. Okay, yes, they're trying to trick us into missing dialogue, apparently. So this is the interim zone. Got anything more to tell me, Hanbei? Like, can I... Like, there's clearly a map that can be explored. I don't know why you're not letting me. Yoshitatsu, who is, of course, kind of a low-level, almost job guy in WWE. Oh, yeah, Master Dosan. That's right. He's like our dad, maybe? They never did explain how Yoshimitsu looks exactly like us. I mean, it was hinted that Dosan was our dad, but they never explained why he's an exact copy of us. I guess if he plays the female character, he's just an exact copy of the generic male guy, but that's... So maybe if you used any other model, he would look a little bit more interesting. I mean, I don't know if there's anything worth getting up there, but there's clearly stuff. Here we go. What? No, another 3-inch barrier to prevent the guy who just defeated a fucking castle that had taken demon form. I mean, yeah, it took me like 20 tries, but still, it did it. Okay, this is all we're getting. My teacher and I can share what knowledge we have with you. Oh, where's your teacher? The goat guy. I mean, I guess now I've possessed... He's like chilling out with me, but he's not telling me anything. It's, I mean, it's pleasant and all, but boy, this was like the eternity? You get really fucking bored. I guess, now, I always forget, I can never remember this character's name. The only game I remember where he was made really important was, oddly enough, Warriors Orochi 4, I think. The one that, like, is right from jump, it's about fucking time travel, because it's... Orochi has already killed all the good guys. But it's Hanbei. I never want to remember Hanbei's name. And in that series, Hanbei is portrayed as being like a little kid who's lazy. It's a weird portrayal, but it's like the only game where he's treated as important. And suddenly this game, he's like master of the interim. Yeah. Well, what do we have? We don't really have anything to reminisce about anyway. Like, it's nice to meet our mom, but we don't actually have shared experience to discuss with her. Oh, well, hi, Mom. Thanks for not asking me why I never speak. Oh, well. At long last, Hideyoshi was the ruler of all Japan Pro Wrestling. Though he had reached the age of 50, his avarice showed no sign of diminishing. On the contrary, it appeared to entirely consume him. Louis Froy, History de Japan. Hey, what about Nene? She never really shows up in this game as a character. Which is weird, considering how much it has to do with Hideyoshi. I would have thought we would have gotten to know Nene at some point, but I guess it's kind of hard to write her in, because her husband, she's generally treated as a really nice and kind character, and in this game her husband is a demon-possessed freak. None of the guys who are like allies of Hideyoshi later, like, St. Gloria's been updated, like, the guy who's in Samurai Warriors always shows up in, like, tiger skin and Mitsunari, and then the guy who always acts like a Yakuza thug, like, they have not shown up in this game. He's not even a Yakuza thug, he's like fucking Ricky Kunio kind of shit, like River City Ransom guy. And so, you will go to Byoden and yes, you asked me like 20 times. I admire your determination to eventually do what the game forces you to do. As long as that fiend is large, the world of the living will continue to suffer the most terrible strife. Should you fulfill your destiny, there may yet be hope. Primordial Mud, Biwa Pick, Spirit Stone Arm, and Demon's Maw. Soul cores were purified. Right. Shadow Mission, a strong bond unlocked. What the fuck are shadow missions? Missions added to the JoJo, the one who lives in the shadows. Twilight mission, the Island of Monsters unlocked. Twilight mission, Wings of the Phoenix. I don't know what the fuck a Shadow mission is. That is not a thing you have explained, game. Well, anyway, got a couple of minutes to kill if I want to get to split this into 2 videos. A giant that features in folklore. So we'd have to win the game, or we'd have to win that level, unless he shows up as a boss in other places, and he doesn't seem like the kind of boss they would throw in again as like a sub-boss. He was very much presented as being a main boss. Well, I know there's still yokai illustrations we didn't see. Yeah, Magatsu Warrior. They're corpses that have... whatever, who cares? Just jerks who murder you all the time. That's basically what they are. This game is full of jerks who murder you all the time. Tokichiro. Well, there's still more to learn about him. During the Battle of Shizugatake, Tokichiro defeats the Oda clan's chief retainer, Shibata Katsuie. He then clashes violently with the influential Tokugawa Ieyasu, one of the late Nobunaga's allies, during the Battle of Komaki and Nagakute. He is killed by the protagonist, but not for long. The man with the staff draws close to his lifeless body, and he rises again. His newly found power is enough to allow him to end the protagonist's life. I thought that might explain a little more than that. Poor Dosan Saito. We still don't know that much about her. Fell in love with... okay, so she fell in love with Dosan Saito. Here's your brother, Captain Evil. Here's a bunch of guys. We're not going to learn anything new about them. Yeah, so I guess we can be pretty sure the end game is not going to... because he only appears briefly, and it's very cool. He just like shows up and he's like, I'm not going to work for you, evil guy who revived me. But not in a like, I will now consume the universe with darkness, and I will kill this poor, pathetic fool. He just shows up and is like, I'm not going to work for you. After having been revived as ghost. But the ending is not going to apparently involve any of these dead plot characters coming back. Although Nagamasa still have something to learn about. And he may yet show up, because he got possessed with dark power and he felt... and tried to kill us, but he felt bad about it, which suggests he's going to end up being a good guy again. Toshie is this would be about the time he dies, but some of this stuff is like you don't advance the story. Like probably have to beat this boss a certain number of times, his boss form a few times, and we'll get a little more background. But some of it just seems like it advances on its own. And we're not going to learn anything more about Hanzo. Hey, there's a guy I thought would play a bigger role in the plot, and we seem to know what we're going to know about Tadakatsu. And then we get into guys who aren't really plot characters at all. I guess we don't know what we're going to know about him. Yazuke is dead. Senji, unless I missed something, it doesn't look like Muramase is in this game. It's or Masamune or whatever the... yeah, we missed some stuff with him. But anyway, we're into guys who aren't really plot characters in any real way. Chief Retainer of Oda Nobunaga. These are just guys who pop up on like one mission or sub-bosses along the way. I love this guy's outfit, though. Alright. There's still guys we didn't learn about. When is Keiji going to show up? We've only got one more thing left, so apparently he's not going to be a main character, but... man, Samurai... It's weird. I get a lot of my impression of who's important and who isn't from Samurai Warriors, and some of the guys who are really important in Samurai Warriors, this game's like, whatever. Okay, I don't know, because I scrolled through everybody. Do I literally have to do that? Like, scroll through every bit of everybody's text? No, I guess I just done enough with the protagonist. Okay. Forget about the hut for right now. I don't necessarily want that goat guy hanging around in my hut. Dojo, but I mean, the thing I could try to do, this could be a terrible idea, is I could try to do the ninja missions now. Just to unlock the last of because I got plenty of proficiency, obviously. But yeah, this is asking for trouble. If I don't win on the first try, I'll be stuck in those missions and shutting off the game. Because I think I need to call it a session. So what's next? The Mausoleum of Evil.
They say it is not only Otakamaru who sleeps within Byodin. Many other foul spirits have brought calamity to these lands can be found here. I feel terrible sending my child alone into such a place, but all I can do is beg that you take care of yourself. With luck, there should be a clue in there that will bring you closer to restoring the power of Sohayamaru. Hanbei and I will await your return. Well,
I guess that's a thing that's going to happen next time. I mean, there's inventory management I need to do, but at this point I'm just looking at my timer. I'm like, what do I need to do to get 2 videos worth of content? And we're pretty much close enough. I can split. The 2 videos won't quite be 30 minutes each, but it'll work. Because anything I start doing now could backfire horribly. I do get to travel back and do old missions, though, even though I come back from the dead, and I can still go back and be friends with Tokichiro. I don't see any new... Oh, there are new missions to do here. Stray cats. The truth is, I've been taking care of some of those adorable Scampus yokai. Excuse me, when I turn my back for a second, they'd have wandered off. I don't suppose you could help me track them down, could you? Scattered fragments. Oh, it's the tea guy. Matsunaga Hisahide was famed for his fondness for the tea ceremony, and in his final moments he filled his treasured Hiragumo tea kettle with gunpowder. Clutching it to him as he lit it, they went up in flames together. Well, he always did like to make a scene. His castle still remains, albeit in ruins, and the fragments of the tea kettle are scattered there. If we were to gather the fragments and piece it back together, I believe it might bring comfort to the souls of the departed on Mount Shigi. Or not. It could be that that's a crazy idea and is not going to work. Calling on the fire god.
Hey, I just wanted to get even more heat out of the furnace, which of course means Magatama. This time I've heard whispers of some available on the craggy mountain.
It's a mountain on Craggy Island in Ireland.
At the heart of the mountain, there's supposedly lava that burns bright red, and if there's a Magatama to be found, I'd put my money on it being there. Can you go grab it for me? I mean, I know you just came back from the dead and all, and you're probably pretty busy, but...
Well, we can look into that. None of these missions have Kadama to find, because I think we've got all the Kadama in this zone. This raises a question of whether other side missions have become available. So many exciting side missions to do. I might sound a little sarcastic, but it wasn't meant to be that way. Looking around for like treasures on the map and not having a lot of luck with that. Yeah, but I'll have a lot of side mission type stuff to do the next time. Oh, there's a new one here. A strong bond. Kanbei asked me to pass a message to you. The truth is, a man by the name of Kurata Kanbei is currently under suspicion of planning a revolt against Lord Nobunaga. I'm not sure what the prerequisites were to unlock this, but Nobunaga's been dead for a while. And as a result, the execution of his son, Shojimaru, has been called for. Hanbei came up with the idea of using a yokai that can take on human appearance as a body double to get the young man out of this mess. But then the thing just ran off. Sorry to trouble you, but could you go after it? Well, maybe it ran off because it doesn't really approve of this plan in which it will be murdered. It's yokais, who cares? Soaring. And I know at one point I was going to go catalog them and figure it out. I might have missed Act 1 side missions that I did off screen and never recorded. For me to go back and do them now, I guess maybe I could look up and see if I missed any. Anybody in the comments who knows for a fact, let's see, there's the Village of Cursed Blossoms main mission, but there's also a Voice in the Twilight and the Search. There's 2 different submissions on that map. The Viper Sanctum, Greedy Hunter, Force Veiled in Darkness. Dark Omens, Favor for the Blacksmith, the Beastborn of Smoke and Flames. Yeah, so if you happen to know I missed one of those on screen, let me know, and I guess when we unlock it's super advanced difficulty, which I'll beat the main story and probably unlock higher difficulties that'll be separate from the DLC, so I can always come back and do them on high difficulty. But for now, it's time to become Tommy Dreamer. What have I been talking about? Mausoleum of Evil. Don't know Get hit the blacksmith real quick. We probably got... I would think I have smithing text to hand over, yeah. What kind of awesome new wappets can we devise? We've got new double sword, dual blood-stained cleavers. We've got new spears like deep bird flight cross spear and pot sticker spear. New Kusarigama like Rosetsu, Jonin. I think one of these is a rotten rope cutter imbues corruption. And I thought there was one that always imbued positive stuff, but whatever. Odachi, we got the Sunderer. This will help us launch the Sunderer. And we can have the Dragon's Roar Cannon. Huzzah. Bear head helmets. Head helmets. I got a few of these which I just threw away. They look kind of wacky, but... Defense bonus. Enemies defeated. The Love Crest helmet. The Love Guru. So I guess Kanetsugo Naoe is not going to be a part of this story because that's his helmet, I believe. And it's not part of the set, which means that the plot character doesn't matter that much. And the Black Fox mask. Can we get a Red Fox mask? Perhaps. Kintaro's helmet? Or headband, rather. No, at this point, I'm just killing time. Looking at all the different shit that we've unlocked. Kintaro, Tiger Skin Kuras, first thing, yeah. That's really all that exciting. Because some of these, like, it would be kind of a cool set to have all the ornate gold stuff, but it doesn't really do anything. It just looks cool. Which I guess is kind of the point. Tiger, we got the Kintaro. We must have gotten the Kintaro smithing set at some point, and the Tiger Skin smithing set because they're all showing up. New tools. We now have the ability to forge sake and yokai incense. Summoner's candles can be forged. Now we can buy those with money. That's good because I used one, oddly enough. Why are these so... Am I selling or buying these? Forging these takes like... Oh, okay. These ones cost... No, hold on. All these cost... I don't understand this. Oh, you have to turn in the materials. So you need a bunch of regular iron platelets to get quality. Okay, if you want the highest quality... Got it. Alright. Because there is a whole thing we haven't gone into at all in this game with making equipment. Because like once you start making high-end equipment, it gets super expensive really fast. View illustrations, the Tales of Nioh. These are just, yeah. Just the plot scenes and stuff. And then we could change our visitation if we wanted to have Hakutaku. But I didn't want to switch to Hakutaku. I want a scary spider monster. I mean, we had Gamera. That's pretty cool, I guess. But Spider, whose butt, like rear section, appears to be a old-timey watch. That's our true spirit guardian forever, even though we don't actually use it in game. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna call it a session. That took a while getting through that mission. The game is getting hard. Death has much less of a sting than it did in the original Nioh, but it's still, this game ain't messing around. I'm Serious JG. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time for more Nioh 2. Bye.